Hello, Merry Christmas to all my peoples, mi familia. I'm actually just driving on my way home from my parents' house. God bless my father's home, doing well. My mother's home, doing well as well. Just wanted to share a story. I haven't posted a story in a little bit. Just been busy with life and everything. So I'm hanging out with some friends. This was a little over a month ago here in West Palm at a local bar/lounge. And it was late. It was probably like 2-3 in the morning, which I don't hang out that late. So of course I get a little uneasy, a little more goofy, if you want to say, after hours. So I'm there with a friend of mine and his wife, and his wife is like, she's hysterical, like she's laughing at me like, man, this dude is hilarious, blah blah blah. And apparently he was the funny guy. So his wife looks at me and she's like, no, he looks at him. He's like, baby, sorry, but I think you just got replaced. I think he's the new funny guy of the group. But anyway, we're out and about, and we're inside this club. It's the back. They have an outside lounge. We're hanging out, and my buddy's talking to his friends. His wife's talking to this girl, this cute girl, and I'm standing there drinking, and there's no girls. There's nobody for me to talk to. So I'm like bored. So I go in between the two girls, and I'm like, hey, I'm sorry, ladies, but can you involve me in the conversation or something? Because I'm sitting here, I got nobody to talk to. And they're like, all right, what do you want to talk about? And I was like, well, I don't know. I says, I already know you. I says, you're married. And I'm like, I don't know you. I says, you're cute enough to suck on my tongue. And I stuck out my tongue, and just playing around, just being goofy. And sure enough, she jumps and she starts sucking on my tongue, and we start making out, like just like that. And his wife was like, yo, what's going on? Oh my goodness. So we just like, whatever. So she's like, hey, I'm only 22, right? And I was like, oh, I'm sorry, girl. I says, you're a little too old for me. I'm used to dating younger girls. She's like, excuse me? And I'm like, I'm serious, a little too old for me. But, of course, I'm just being goofy, but I was dead serious with her. So she's like, oh, okay, whatever, So we just went on and was talking about this and this and that. So I look over at my boy, his wife, and I was like, hey, what do you want to drink? Because they had bought me a drink. And my buddy's like, I'll take this. And she's like, I'll take a glass of wine. He ordered Jack and Coke. So this girl, the young girl, which I didn't even get her name, she's like, oh, I'll take a lemon drop shot. And I'm like, excuse me, I didn't even ask you if you wanted a drink. And she says, really? It's like that? And I was like, well, you kind of did suck on my tongue. So, okay, I'll buy you a drink. So I went up to the bar, and I was like, hey, let me get 2 lemon drops and this wine and Jack and Coke. And my buddy's like, yo, why'd you buy 2? I'm like, don't worry about it. Just watch this. So I'm in goofy mode. Once again, it's 2-3 in the morning. I'm being silly. So I go up to this young girl, and I'm holding the 2 lemon drops. So I go like to cross my arms, like, like I feed you, you feed me type of gesture. And out of nowhere, she's like, excuse me, I ain't no fucking hoe. What? Like, whoa, relax. Like, why would you say that? And she's like, I'm not no effing hoe. You can't treat me like a hoe, a hooker. I'm like, excuse me, like, what are you talking about? You was cool like a minute ago. And she's like, no. I was like, yo, I'm done with that. I was like, you know what? Give me that shit back. So I grabbed the drink. She actually didn't want to give it to me at first. So I'm like, man, give me that shit back. And she's like, oh, whatever. And I was like, man, get the fuck out of here. So I just walked away. So my buddy comes up to me and he's like, yo, man, you gotta relax. She's young. You're a little too aggressive with her. I'm like, I was aggressive with her? I was like, you didn't see a couple of minutes ago? She was just sucking on my tongue. And he's like, get the fuck out of here. I'm like, yeah. And he didn't see it because he was talking to his buddies. So I was like, yo, ask your wife. So his wife turns around. She's like, oh, yeah. She's like, yo, Giovanni was just talking, like, was just playing around. And boom, next thing you know, he started making out. So he was like, oh, snap, my bad. I didn't see that. Go ahead, carry on. So at that point in time, I was like, all right, that's a wrap. And then I'm standing like another table, and you see her looking over the young girl. She's looking over at me, and she's trying to like get back on my good grace conversation. I'm like, nope, that's a wrap. It's done. As cute as she was, I was like, nope, you're already going to be a problem. Sorry. Have a good day. So I just want to share that story. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully I'll have more time soon to continue to post more videos. You guys have a blessed Merry Christmas, family. Happy New Year as well. Be safe out there. Love you. Peace.